afternoon, and welcome to the first DBS Relays broadcast of 2019. I'm Charlie Pingle.
And I'm Henry Becker, and we've got a great show for you today. Charlie, who have we got in the studio?
We've got some great guests lined up here to tell you everything you need to know about Drake Relays.
Great, but what are their names?
Well, why don't you guess, Henry?
Because I read the script. You're supposed to introduce them.
Let's mix things up.
You always do this, man. You go off script and it messes with me.
Would you say I make you jump over hurdles?
Did you just set that up so you could make a terrible track and field joke?
You bet I did.
Okay, I'm moving on.
We've got a great show for you today. Blake Boldon, the director of Relays, is here.
But first, Peyton Johnson sits down with one of the SAB Student Board co-chairs. Peyton?
Thanks, boys. I'm here with SAB Relay co-chair Kayley Weiland. Painted Street is going on right now, and it's bound to be a bright year because of this year's Relays theme, Live Colorfully. What made you pick this theme?
Yeah, so we picked this theme because we really wanted to stray away from track event themes that have been done in the past, and we really wanted to focus on Painted Street themes.
Absolutely. So Painted Street is going on right now. Can you tell us a little bit about the square selection process?
Yeah, so we get a bunch of squares the week before. We sit in Olmsted for about 3 hours, and we pick a yes, no, maybe pile. We give revisions, and after we get revisions back, we pick the finalized squares.
So, in your opinion, if a person can only go to one SAB event this Relays, what would it be?
I'm a big fan of Beautiful Bulldog just because you get to see all of the cool dogs.
Okay. And what's your favorite part of Relays, even though I'm pretty sure I already could guess?
Yeah, I would say Beautiful Bulldog, or my favorite Drake tradition is definitely Painted Street.
Outstanding. So now we would like to challenge you to a little Relays trivia. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. When were the inaugural Relays held? Is it A, 1905, B, 1910, or C, 1925?
Well, I'm pretty sure that this is the 109th, so I'm going to go with 1910.
Let's see. Oh, the correct answer is 1910.
Nice.
So you're good at math. Outstanding. Out of these notable athletes, only one has not competed in the Drake Relays. Who is it? Is it A, Caitlyn Jenner, under the name Bruce Jenner, B, Garth Brooks, or C, Usain Bolt?
Garth Brooks.
Okay. Usain Bolt has not competed at Relays. Oh no. That's the one. I guess Garth Brooks has. I'm
That's
not
weird,
too sure
yeah.
who that is at the moment. Someone will tell me later. Okay, how many spectators on average does this event attract? Is it A, 15,000, B, 40,000, or C, 100,000?
I'm going to guess right in the middle. We'll go with 40,000.
Alrighty, let's see. The correct answer is 40,000. Wow. Okay, which company serves as the presenting sponsor? A.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, she's ready.
I'm ready.
A, Wells Fargo, B, Hy-Vee, or C, Come and Go?
I know it is Hy-Vee.
Oh, outstanding. Pretty sure it is. Do they like quiz you on things before you apply?
No, but I work at Hy-Vee, so like
okay.
anytime I see Hy-Vee, I'm like.
Outstanding. Hy-Vee is the presenting sponsor of Relays. Which U.S. president covered the Drake Relays live on radio before he was president? That's kind of cool. Is it A, Ronald Reagan, B, Jimmy Carter, or C, Gerald Ford?
I really do not know, so I'm going to take a guess.
Okay.
Let's go with Ronald Reagan.
Okay, let's see. It was Ronald Reagan. Oh my gosh.
That was a complete guess.
Oh, wow.
Really.
Kaylee, thank you so much for joining me. And we're going to let you get back to Painted Street, okay? Back to you, fellas.
That was some pretty interesting answers there. So,
Yeah, I never would have known Garth Brooks participated in Drake Relays.
yeah,
but
that was unexpected. We saw how much our SAB Relays culture knew about relays, but how much do Drake students know? One of our reporters went out on campus to find out.
Hi, my name is Emma Kerr, and I will be your host for Drake Relays Trivia. Pretty simple. We're just going to go out and ask some people some questions. So let's go. Question number 1. When were the inaugural Drake Relays held? Your options are A, 1905, B, 1910, and C, 1925?
I will choose B, 1910.
I'm going to say 1925.
It's a good guess, but it's actually 1910 was the year of the first inaugural Drake Relays. That's all right. We have 4 more to go. Okay, so number 2. Out of these notable athletes, only one has not competed in the Drake Relays. Who is it? A, Caitlyn Jenner under the name Bruce Jenner, B, Garth Brooks, and C, Usain Bolt.
And I'm going to go with Usain Bolt.
Garth Brooks.
I'm going to again go with B.
It's a good guess. It's a good guess. This is a tough one. Apparently,
It is Usain Bolt.
it is Usain Bolt. And the deal with Garth Brooks is apparently before he became a musician, he actually was a runner. And so he competed in the Drake Relays.
I did not know that.
Number 3, how many spectators on average does the event attract? Your options are A, 15,000, B, 40,000, and C, 100,000.
Overall, I'm going to stick with B and go 40,000.
I believe I think it's 100,000.
I'll go with the middle one, 40,000.
It's a great guess, and you are correct. Yes, 40,000. Awesome. See, here we go. We're on a hot streak now. All right. So, question number 4. Which company serves as the presenting sponsor? Your options are A, Wells Fargo, B, Hy-Vee, and C, Come and Go.
It was where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. It's B, Hy-Vee.
I wouldn't be a true Iowan if I didn't know that it is Hy-Vee.
He's a true Iowan, everyone. And he got the answer correct. And final round, question number 5. Which U.S. president covered the Drake Relays live on radio before he was president? Your options are A, Ronald Reagan, B, Jimmy Carter, and C, Gerald Ford.
Ronald Reagan.
I'm going to go with Reagan because that's who I thought before you gave.
See, you should have just, yes, you are correct. And so, yes, all right, well, thank you for your time, and pretty good round. You got 3 for 5. That's a winning average, so excellent. Thank you so much.
And what event do you think Garth Brooks would have done? The 100-meter walk?
Probably. I'm guessing that's what it would have been.
Well, thanks for that report, Emma. And she's actually now in the studio for us to talk with someone who should know quite a bit about relays. Emma?
Thanks, Charlie. I'm here with Blake Boldon, the director of Relays. Can you tell us what's special about this year's Relays?
Yeah, well, there's going to be a lot of really fun activities. For one, we really are amplifying the festivities on Forest Avenue, on not just Friday night and some more activities on Friday, but all day Saturday. So we announced earlier this week, we announced several weeks ago that during the lunch hour, when there's a break in the action in the stadium, there will be a celebrity eating contest on a stage right on the heart of Forest Avenue, and that is to benefit nonprofits. So a bunch of Drake grads created a foundation, Iowa Care, so you can get all this information at iowacare.org. And this is the 13th annual, but the first time we've ever partnered to make it an official Relays event and bring it right in the middle of Drake campus during Relays. So that'll be a lot of fun, but we also announced this week, even more exciting, that Drake alum Danica Ports, who has gone on to worldwide success as a musician in Nashville, she'll be returning to Des Moines to be our first ever Saturday artist during Relays on Forest Avenue. So free to the community. She's a country music star, and we'll be playing a couple of different acoustic sets throughout the day. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot for us to look forward to. So since we have so many things going on this week, what are 3 events that you would say are your can't miss for this week?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so let's just talk through in the stadium, because I'm going to assume that all the students are really excited about the student activities that are planned. Certainly street painting started today. And then, of course, the vault at Cap Square next Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
So let's focus on the stadium. On Thursday night, you want to make it over, remembering that all Drake students get to come in for free. Drake alum Reed Fisher has won the men's 5,000 2 years in a row. He's now a professional runner, which you don't hear very often, not just from Drake Bulldogs, but anywhere in the world to say that someone's a professional runner. He's training in Boulder, Colorado, coming back to compete for his 3rd Drake Relays title in a row. And then also another Drake alum, Brogan Austin. He's the reigning U.S. Marathon champion. He's coming to Drake Stadium to take a chance at qualifying for the U.S. Championships for the 10K. So that's just Thursday night.
That's just Thursday.
Then Friday, you do not want to miss the men's 200 meters. Right in the middle of the program on Friday night. So while you're prepping for the student concert and some of the late night festivities, make sure you swing in the stadium for at least 20 or 30 minutes and 20 seconds at least, because this is a 200-meter race that you won't want to miss, featuring a 5-time world champion, Drake Relays record holder Wallace Spearman, going against the 2-time reigning U.S. champion Amir Webb. They'll be racing probably the biggest unknown yet soon-to-be future star, Kenny Bednarik, a true freshman at Indian Hills Community College in Ottumwa, who ran 20.12 just a couple weeks, actually 2 weeks ago in Drake Stadium. So world-class competition, and then once the track meet is done Friday night, we'll have a fireworks display. So make sure you're out there on Forest Avenue for the student concert early and catch those fireworks, and it'll be a great night Friday. And of course, you don't want to miss the 2-hour live window on international television on NBC on Saturday, 2 to 4. So there's not any one singular event, because it's truly 2 hours of just one event after another that's world-class on Saturday.
Yes. Well, awesome. It sounds like there's definitely more than 3 top events to go to, but those sound
It'll be a good week.
Awesome. Yeah. So being the Relays director, what would you say is the coolest thing that you get to do?
Oh, wow. You know, maybe right now the thing that I'm thinking is going to be coolest is having a nap in May. But between now and then, certainly the personal relationships that, you know, I'm a track fan and I grew up in the sport of track and field. The personal relationships with some of the world's best athletes and their agents, but really being an ambassador for the sport of track and field. Certainly get a chance to sit here with you, but this might be the 50th or 60th or 70th media interview I've done since April 1st. To be able to not only represent Drake in that way, but the sport of track and field, and then our series of events to help grow them in the community is really special.
Well, awesome. That is so good to hear. It sounds like you got a lot on your plate. And then if you could compete in any Relays event, which one would it be?
Maybe this year, the eating contest.
The eating contest,
Maybe.
yeah.
I've got a bulldog, but he's only a half French bulldog, so he doesn't qualify for a competition. But I'm not in, I have competed in the Invitational Mile and the 1500, but there's no athletic events that interest me right now.
Yeah, I always thought that pole vaulting would be really cool in that Capitol Square.
Yeah, if you've got a screw loose, that's the event for you.
Oh, man. Well, so yeah, you said you wanted to do the eating competition.
Yeah.
That's great. But overall, we got a big week, but what is your favorite part of Relays? And you kind of already touched on this.
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly the athletic competition scene. You know, last year there was a moment. It was just 70 degrees, sunny. Stadium was packed. Our 53rd consecutive Saturday sellout. The whole week we'd had wonderful weather. And there was just a moment where I looked up and there was a track supplier that won't name the company, but they went and bought an aerial banner, meaning they rented a plane to pull their brand and a message behind it, like a sky banner. And I spent 5 years in Indianapolis, and during the Indianapolis 500, that's how you know that events are taking place out at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And that's, I feel like that's when you know you have a world-class event, when someone's buying a plane or renting a plane to drag a banner around for the community to see. So, favorite moment from last year, I don't know what it will be this year. Certainly the Beautiful Bulldog contest is always fun. It is always the first official Relays event, is the Beautiful Bulldog Lottery. So to get a chance to see, there's dozens of Bulldogs there hoping to be drawn into the contest and to meet their owners and spend a little bit of time with those dogs is always fun.
Well, yeah, you already mentioned the Beautiful Bulldog contest. That's one of my favorite parts of Relays. And we would like to play a little game with that. We're going to show you the contestants, and you are going to pick. We have 9 categories for you.
Perfect.
And you're going to pick which Bulldogs you think are going to win.
It's going to be tough.
Each contestant.
I don't
it
ever
really
understand
is.
how the judges do it. It's a tough job.
I
That
know,
might be the
they're
hardest
just
job
also
of Relays week.
Not yours. We might be tied for that. So, yeah, we're going to throw it to a package now on a different kind of Relay star. Her name is Taylor Combe. So let's check out what Taylor has to do.
To many people, this place is simply a track known as the Blue Oval. But for senior Tori Coombe, this has been her home for the past 4 years. Tori started as a freshman walk-on for Drake University's track and field team. Now as a senior, she is competing in her last Drake Relays.
I'm really excited. I think last year I really enjoyed Drake Relays. Maybe it's like the weather was finally nice, but like, I don't know, I might be nostalgic when it actually comes being time for Drake Relays, but I'm just excited to see, like, it's always like a huge amount of energy in the stadium, and like my family comes, and so it's just like a really good time.
Coombe has been an inspiration to all of her teammates.
Tori's always been a great role model and a teammate for the past 4 years. She's always kept me true and making sure that I do my best. And going into Drake Relays, I know that she's going to do well and that she's going to push me to do my best.
So Tori's been a really good mentor to me, you know, being another hurdler, also a walk-on, and she's pushed me.
Well, not all.
Well, let's just say I'm happy she's graduated. Just kidding. No, Tori has definitely been like a mentor, and she is my hurdle mom. But she's definitely been a mentor for me, just in pushing me, making sure I'm always giving 110%. Every rep, every run.
As Coombe is working hard at preparing for her last relays, coming to the end of your collegiate athletic career can be bittersweet. As for Coombe, she's not sure how she'll feel.
Hopefully I don't cry. I might though. We'll see. I don't know. It might be a little bit sad.
Well, I hope to see Coombe blast around the blue oval for the 2019 Drake Relays. Best of luck to you, Tori, on your last collegiate outdoor track season and your future endeavors. See you on the field.
All right, so for the Beautiful Bulldog contest, the judges will be picking winners for 9 awards: Drake Spirit, Family Theme, Best Dressed, Congeniality, Rescue Dog Recognition, Porterhouse People's Choice, Second Runner-Up, Runner-Up, and Most Beautiful Bulldog. So, you have the Bulldogs in your hand.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to win in each of these
Well,
events?
this is when I really can appreciate how challenging this job is for the judges. So we'll try and do it as quickly as possible. Some of them are going to be really tough, especially not knowing exactly how the judges are going to see it, but I'm going to make my predictions here. I think Sir Watson he's got an outside chance here at the Drake Spirit Award. He's
look at Sir Watson.
He embodies what it means to be a bulldog as much as any bulldog I've ever met. And then let's see. This young lady, she is certainly in the running for Congeniality. Gigi Bertoli.
Oh yes, I think you made the right choice
her
there.
Her personality speaks for itself there in that image. Then you know what? Let's see. This is a tough one. I'm going to have to probably pass on the rescue dog because you have to be a rescue dog. And on the cards we have here, we don't know, so I can't make an accurate prediction.
That's
but
fair.
on the family
I respect that.
theme, you cannot beat Stella Grace. There's just no chance. Look at this young lady and how she loves her Christmas morning family. There's no doubt about it. She's the strong contender for family theme.
Family dog, yes.
Yeah, obviously. Look at that. I mean, she's patiently waiting for her bone on Christmas morning. Best dressed, I'll tell you what, this one is going to be one of the toughest categories. Every year, these dogs all show up ready to go. They show up.
Dressed to the nines every year.
That's
I can
right.
attest.
Let's see. I know we have one, and it is Keoki Hartman. Check out this dude. He knows how to style. Uh-oh.
These bits. We got it.
He's
already got his tie on.
Yeah, he's
Look
ready
at
to go.
that.
He's got a tux. Now, so I did get a chance, like I said, I met a good number of these dogs at the Beautiful Bulldog Lottery, and I know Zeus has got a wonderful personality. He
really does. I got the chance to meet him last year, and he is quite the character.
He doesn't have Porterhouse's energy and that reputation of chasing the basketball down, but he has the ability to win over the hearts. So
yes, he does.
These are the 3 toughest. These are really...
I know, we didn't help you out there. You got a whole stack of Bulldogs
Yeah, that's
there.
right. I think these 3 categories are really how they connect with the judges. So it's the hardest to predict, the hardest to know. But I know Bailey knows how to party, and Bailey knows how to connect with judges. Bailey will end up very near the top, if not the winner.
A little skateboard.
Yeah, exactly, right? That is a good look. And I know Mustang Sally well enough to know She will be among the runners up or finalists. And absolutely, I think
Here it is.
I've got the insight on, and we'll see how things shake out on Monday. A lot can change in a couple days, but I know Sluggo is an early favorite. Let's put it that way.
All right. So you have Sluggo for most beautiful bulldog. Excellent.
That's right.
Well, I'm liking your choices here. Let's see. Thank you for playing.
Of course.
We're going to see how your predictions pan out to the actual results in a later show.
Perfect.
Thank you again for playing. And now I'm going to throw it over to Charlie.
Thanks for that, Emma. I gotta say, my money is all on Sir Watson. Like, 9 category sweep, odds 10,001. If I win, I'm a millionaire. If I lose, I buy a new house.
Yeah, I really don't disagree with that. But Keoki Hartman kind of stood out to me with the fit, the style, you know, that tux, that just wins right there, you know.
The tux makes Keoki a
Yeah,
sleeper.
you know.
Well, Relays has been going on for over 100 years. So we sat down with some alumni to hear about their favorite Relays memories.
I definitely remember street painting my first time, at least bits and pieces of it. I remember it being really fun. I didn't participate in the paint fight itself, but it looked really messy.
That was a pretty interesting package there. It's always interesting to get a piece of history from someone else's personal account, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, no, it was very interesting to hear from past students.
Yeah. So Relays events are kicking off this weekend with Painted Street today and Drake Road Races tomorrow.
The Beautiful Bulldog contest will be Monday, the Grand Blue Mile will be Tuesday, and the Vault at Capitol Square on Wednesday.
And the track and field events will be held on the Blue Oval Thursday through Saturday, including the Distance Carnival on Thursday night and Hy-Vee night on Friday.
What are you most excited for, Henry?
I would have to say one of my friends, Leo, would be participating in one of the, I think, the 100 and 200 meters, so I'll be there very loud, you know. What about you, Charlie?
Probably the Grand Blue Mile, because I'm probably going to be participating in that one, so getting ready for that.
That's always a fun event. DBS Relays will be back with more coverage of these events on Wednesday at 8 p.m. I'm Henry Becker.
And I'm Charlie Pingle.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.